Hi guys, welcome back to Thrifty Mama Scraps. So we are on our way to Indiana to drop the boys off at our friend's house for about 4 days. And so I thought I'd take you guys along. So here's another road trip with us. Of course, we are listening to comedy on Sirius FM. And we've got our lifesavers. We've got orange and wintergreen because that's how we roll. And yep, right now we are in Champaign, Illinois. We're heading through. We have about 4 hours left. 3 hours left. 3 hours and 39 minutes. So yeah, so I'll film little bits and pieces here and there. We're only going to be there overnight, so I have homework to do tonight. I had to bring my laptop with because I have an assignment due tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to work at the hotel to get it done. I tried really hard last night, and I worked for 4 hours on my homework, and so didn't get it done. Got it almost done, but it didn't get it completely done. So, and I have a paper to write tonight. So, yeah. And then I have a discussion form that I need to post to on the chapter that I read. And, yep, so that's going on. But, yeah, I just thought I'd take you along. But the kids are really excited to see their friends, and we're excited to see them too because they're our friends as well. They have a coffee business. They own their own coffee company that they roast their own beans, and there is a restaurant that's in Fort Wayne where they live that serves their coffee at their restaurant. And they have a store that is currently carrying their coffee that you can buy it from too. It's called Coffee with Friends, and you can also buy it online. It's really, really good coffee. They have many different flavors, and yeah, so but we are headed there, and yeah. And then we're going to meet them halfway on Sunday in Danville, Illinois, to pick the boys back up. So this is something we do every summer. We kind of trade kids for a while, and our kids can see each other because they used to live in our town. And then about, how long ago did they move? 2 or 3 years ago, they moved to Indiana. Because her husband got a job in Indiana, and our kids' best friends moved out of state, and that was really hard. So when they're not around, they play like every single day on Xbox together. So they still get to talk to them on a very regular basis, but they don't get to see each other. And I walk with their mom every morning via FaceTime. My girlfriend and I do. She's friends with both of us, so. And then next month we are, well, the end of August. So it's not even really next month because in 2 days, about a month from now, actually, we will be in Indianapolis at Comic-Con. So stay tuned for that because I just got my costume and I am so excited. Wait till you see what I am going as. So, and Hunter got his costume too. He's going as Obi-Wan from Star Wars. Ethan, I don't think we're going to buy him a costume. He can't really think of what he wants to be. But we're going to be meeting the guy who plays...
Michael Rooker plays...
What's his name?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Roker, who plays Yondu.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Mo off of
Yeah, Yondu off of Guardians of the Galaxy, and Merle off of The Walking Dead. So we're excited to see him. And so I think Ethan's going to dress up as Daryl from his brother from The Walking Dead. And then Scott has a t-shirt that we ordered that is of Merle and Daryl from The Walking Dead. So he's going to wear that. And then I'm going to surprise you. So I will film what I am dressed as when we're there, because it's super cool and it's totally me. So, but that is in a month, and I'll film that too. And Katie's going with us. She is staying in our room. We got a suite, and so it will. We're booked for 5 people in there, and then our friends that we're going to their house tonight, they're going to meet us there too. And we do this every single year. We've done this this is our 4th year going to Comic-Con. So this is something our boys they love to do. And usually I bring scrapbook stuff, as you know, from the past couple times. I think I've filmed videos and posted them of when the guys are at Comic-Con, then I scrapbook. But this year I'm going because I feel so much better, and I can walk around a lot better than I could last year and the year before, without getting tired. And because there's not really many places to sit down in the con, so it's just a lot of walking, and now it's not really a problem at all for me. So I'm gonna go, and yeah, it'll be fun. But I'm gonna let you go for now, and then I'll come back, and then I will put this whole video together in iMovie. But I thought I'd just say hi and say we're on our way, and we are excited to get there. So bye. Hi guys, we're here. We're in New Haven, Indiana. That's where our friends live.
This one?
Your destination is on the left.
It's right there.
Yep, Aiden's waiting on the porch. We're here.
Wonder where I should park.
Hello, stranger.
You can park up there. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this around.
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna turn us
Yay!
around.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn us around.
Oh, you're gonna turn us around?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yay! We made it! Yay! Okay, so we're at a gas station that has air, that at least has a change machine. So he is paying for air, but you can use cash, so you don't have to use a credit card, which that puts you at risk at them stealing your information. So weird in this day and age that you have to be so cautious about everything. It's nuts. Because everybody's out to scam you in some way. It feels like. It's like, there may not be anything on there. There may not be a skimmer on there, but you don't know. There's not really any way to tell. I mean, you can feel around and see if you can pull it off, but that's not a guarantee that there's not. They're making them smaller and smaller these days from what I've seen. on the news, so you might not actually notice that there's something on there. And gas stations are a hot spot for those kind of crooks. So, but we're still in Indiana. I think we've been on the road for about an hour, so we have about 3 hours left. But so long, quiet drive. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm gonna do without the kids until Sunday. Should be interesting. Be home alone most of the time because Scott's gonna be working. So, but I have a lot of homework to do, so it'll be fine. Homework, and hopefully maybe I'll get to do a scrapbook video or two. I hope so. I want to continue working on finishing those pages that are in my bin that are partially started. I've done, like I said, I don't know if it was in a planner video, I think it was, that I had been doing like a page or two a day when I had time, and finishing some of those pages up because they've been sitting there for quite a while and they need to get finished. So, is your pressure going up? That's one cool thing about this truck. It tells you your tire pressure. So you just kind of look. It's digital, so you don't have to actually physically check the tire pressure. It says on the truck. Is your tire pressure normal now? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much was it?
$1.50.
$1.50. Wow.
Yeah.
Air is expensive these days.
Well, if I would have saw Casey's, I would have pulled into a Casey's because that's free air.
I know. It's just,
And Quick and Easy is free air. But I don't know about where the other gas stations are that have the free air.
you never know what gas stations are in Indiana anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh well. So I don't know what I'm gonna do without the boys, but it'll be a lot easier, of course, because I won't have to make food for them or anything like that. So, and
Turn right onto the I-69
there won't be
southbound.
hardly any laundry, and there won't be hardly any dishes because I'll just wash what I use
In a quarter mile,
right after. I
turn
mean, it's not like
I-69 south.
I'll leave it in the sink or anything like the kids do. So I don't know. I'd like to get some deep cleaning done this weekend if I have time. Hopefully, I don't know. Well, I need to look at the syllabus and see what assignments are due for next week after I get done with all my assignments for this week. So I'm kind of ahead of the game. I like to be ahead of the game if I can be. So I do a thorough job. But, yeah. We're just driving along the highway. What fun. I wish I wouldn't have put my hair tie in the back. It's in the back of the truck in my suitcase. Because
Why did you say something? I could have got
oh no, it's okay. I always have to pull my hair to the side because I like having long hair. I think I look better with long hair than I do with short hair. But and every time I get a cut, I'm disappointed. Like with the haircut, I'm just, I don't know why. I get this like bee in my bonnet every so many years to get my hair cut, and when I do, then I immediately regret it. But it's like, it's hot because it's heavy, and it like blows in my face, and you know, I'm constantly moving it. And I don't always like to wear it up. So, yeah. There's that. But I'll survive. So. But we're just listening to music and driving home, quiet drive. So, but I'll probably turn you off again. There's not really much to say. I don't really have much to talk about. I think I told you everything that's going on soon. Pretty boring. So hopefully I didn't gain too much weight over the past 2 days. I weigh myself every morning. Oh, I'm halfway through my race. I'm doing another marathon race. This one is 50 miles. And of course it's like you set your goals. So it's you set how many miles a day that you want to walk or run or whatever. And then you enter it in, or you can include your cardio, you can include any sort of movement into it. And then this race is actually a Thor race because my kids are so into Avengers, and I'm getting a tank top when I'm done with it, and it has like Thor's hammer on it, and it says like strong like Thor or something like that on it. So I thought it'd be good. I try to get the t-shirts that I can wear to Disney World, or to like things that I can wear them to work out, but I can also wear them like the 3 Disney princess races that I did. I can certainly wear those to Disney World or Disneyland when we go there next year. Those are Disney shirts. And then I can also wear the Thor shirt because Avengers is Disney now, or Marvel is Disney now. So I can do that, but I can also wear it to like any Thor movie or whatever. Our kids like to do themey stuff, like when we go to an Avengers movie, we all have to wear Avengers t-shirts and all that stuff. That's kind of how our kids are real nerdy. Like that, comic nerdy. And it's kind of cool. I'm glad they're nerdy. They don't get into trouble like a lot of kids do. And they don't mind nerdy. When I was a kid, like if you were called a nerd, like that was really bad. Like you did not want to be a nerd. And I was kind of a book nerd. So, I mean, even though I wasn't considered a nerd, like, I don't know. Because I was in, like, I was in sports and stuff. I was a pom-pom girl. So I wasn't really in the nerdy class. I just was, like, kind of introverted, kind of like to read a lot. But I was outgoing too. I'm kind of like extroverted, introverted, I think. So, but yeah, being a nerd when I was a kid was a bad thing. Now, these days, being a nerd is super cool. So, my kids think it's cool to be a nerd, and they call themselves nerds. So, I guess the word nerd has evolved over the years into a positive description of somebody's personality. So, oh well. Well, I'm going to sign off again, and I don't know if I'll be back. If I am, you'll hear me if I think of something else to talk about. Like I said, it's a long, boring drive, so, but, yeah. So, if you stuck by me this long, thanks, I guess. This is just more of a memory thing, so if nobody watches it, it's no big deal. It's just kind of a rambling video that probably not a lot of people will be interested in, but I don't care. I don't have a big channel anyways. I'm lucky if a few people watch my video. So, and it's just for fun anyway, so. It's not like Hunter's, who has his however many subscribers he has.
Last time I checked, it was like 450 or 451 or something.
451 subscribers or whatever. Yeah. Yep, he gets a lot of views on his videos, like over 1,000 views and stuff like that, which is by no means like a couple thousand views.
Just different videos.
Different videos.
Have different
Yeah. Yeah. But his channel just seems to be growing every year. It just grows and grows and grows. But there's a lot of scrapbooking people out there on YouTube, and I'm not really into like competing with anybody. I just do it for fun. If people want to watch it, you know, that's cool. But I just mostly do it just to keep a memory for myself and, you know, and family members if they want to watch it, and friends and subscribers, because you're all important. So, but not that I ever have really anything interesting to say, but I will talk to you later. Hi guys, we're at the gas station, so my husband's pulling up. This city is so strange because on every corner there is a divided median, and like we have had to do numerous U-turns in order to go where we need to, what direction we need to go in, and it's just insane. I've never seen so many divided medians in a city before. It's crazy. So yeah, that's fun. And then my husband went inside to prepay because the pump is like prepay or pay at the pump. Well, we don't want to pay at the pump because for fear that there's like a skimmer on there. And we had that happen one time actually at home where we live, where someone stole our credit card information off of the pump and was using our card in another state. So we don't pay at the pump anymore. We go in and pay, but it's kind of hard to prepay without knowing exactly how much it's going to be. So you have to kind of underestimate how much gas you need, so you don't pay too much, and it's just pain in the butt, but that's okay. So today when we get home, well, we need to stop. We need to pay the mortgage for August on our way home, so we're going to swing by the bank as we pass through Bloomington and pay the mortgage, and then we're going to head home, and then I need to get on the computer and pay rehab for August, and then I have homework to do, and I'll probably be doing homework until I get done with that, which is probably going to be a good 3 or 4 hours before I'm done with that, because I have a paper due today or tonight, and I kind of have an idea of what my paper is going to be on, so or what I'm going to write about, so I just need to do that, and then I need to finish my chapter for my test, which is on Friday, and or my exam, and I still have one more section to read in that chapter. So, but that shouldn't take too long. It's like 2 pages, so. But, and then I gotta go over my notes and study my notes and stuff. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Well, is today Thursday? No, my test is tomorrow.
Today's Thursday.
My test is Friday. Oh, I'm a day behind. So I'm gonna have to study for my test today too. Gosh, I have a lot to do. Plus I have to post some discussion postings about the chapter on the forum. I have a lot to do when I get home. I wanted to get a lot done last night at the hotel, but the internet sucked, so it was like I couldn't even pull up some of the videos and articles that I was supposed to read about the paper that I'm writing today. I couldn't even pull it up because it would say no internet, well, then it would flash on, and then I'd have it, and then it was just too choppy. I couldn't even follow it. So I'm going to wait until I get home so I can do that, but that's going to take a lot of time. I'm probably going to be working on homework the rest of the night, but I think, because I got to get it done. But I'm not usually like running, like I feel like I'm behind already, and I'm not, but it's just with coming to Indiana and not being able to work on my homework like I had planned. It's just, there was a lot of stuff due this week, and yeah, it just seems like, and I have been doing homework every single night. It's just, there was a lot this week. So, I gotta get that done so I can take that exam tomorrow too. So, that's, yeah, should be fun. And I have rehab tomorrow. And I gotta walk with Katie tomorrow morning, so. Ready to hit the road?
Not quite yet.
Not yet.
I get the air.
Oh, yeah. My husband has a slow leak in his tire. So we have to put some air in our tire. So that's always fun. How much is air?
What?
You have to pay for air. You pay with a credit card for air? Or can you, well, does it take like $1? I don't want to use that thing either, because then you don't know if there's a skimmer on that either. That's nuts. Interesting state. And I complain about the taxes in Illinois. Oh, wow. Are you going to go to a different gas station that's free air?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will chat with you later. Maybe on the road. Maybe when we get back. I don't know. So. Hi, guys. So I turned the camera around. Yeah, there was no, like, fitness thing at all. There was an outdoor basketball court and an outdoor pool, and we didn't use either. So, no exercising today. And I missed Katie because Katie had to walk by herself. Michelle couldn't walk either because she, they were at that meeting for their coffee business. But, their coffee business is growing. And we are coming home with 5 bags of coffee. So, yeah. So, they always give us the special family and friends discount. So, I'm excited to try these new blends that they have. We brought a bag back for Katie too, because Hunter's lightsaber that he ordered for Comic-Con came after we left for Indiana. So we didn't want it sitting on the front porch the whole, like, overnight. So Katie stopped by our house, and she picked it up for us, which we are eternally grateful for, because I think Hunter spent almost $100 on that lightsaber. It's glass and it's pretty fancy, so, for his Obi-Wan Kenobi costume, so. But hello. So we're back. We're gonna hit the road. And
Run to the gas station real quick.
oh, we gotta fill up. Okay. All right. So I'll probably see you when I get back home. I don't think that I'll film anymore. Maybe I'll film a little while he's pumping gas. I don't know. But yep. It's a pretty boring trip, but I'm taking you along anyway. So we are all done. We finished eating. It was delicious. I kind of did a screenshot of what I had. I had these double blueberry pancakes. Oh, they're so good. And then like eggs and sausage and hash browns. But I entered it into my fit tracker thing, and like it was 765 calories for the whole thing. So I have like 1,100 calories left for the day, but that's not a huge big deal. I'll just have to be a little bit more careful with what I eat for the rest of the day because I didn't exercise today at all. There was no fitness room at the hotel. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna turn you around so I can talk to you. I think I have to stop the camera first and then Hi guys, I'm back. So we're just checking out of the hotel. We had a lot of fun last night with our friends. This hotel is like a royal headache, I'm telling you. Like, we checked in late. We called and said we were going to check in late because we were visiting with our friends, and that was fine. But we get here about 9 o'clock at night, and they had double charged my credit card, and the guy did not speak like fluent English. It was all broken and did not understand. Like, I was trying to explain to him that I was charged twice for this room, and crazy. And then we get in our room, and first of all, it's not the room that we had ordered. We had ordered a king bed, and this one had 2 double beds, so we had to sleep in separate beds, which was not that huge of a deal, because we've been married for 23 years. It's not like a big deal. But the room was not even that clean. I mean, it was a nice room, don't get me wrong.
Everything stocked like they were supposed to.
Yeah, there was no coffee, there was no there was no shampoo or conditioner or anything in the bathroom. Just 3 bottles of lotion. It was nuts. It was like, everything was just like, I don't know. It had a full kitchen, and I'm assuming like this type of a place, this hotel is like geared toward people who would live here, I think. I don't know, but so we're gonna check out, and then we're gonna head to eat some breakfast because, yeah. Have fun. So my husband's just gonna check out, but oh my gosh. Okay, so they have free breakfast here, but the breakfast was like completely subpar. Like, oh my gosh, not even. So now we have to find a place to eat. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I think we're gonna probably stop at IHOP. I don't think we're gonna stop back at our friends. We said goodbye to the boys for the rest of the week. So last night, and so we did that, and we said goodbye to our friends. We were invited to breakfast with our friends this morning, but they had a meeting for their coffee business this morning at the restaurant that serves their coffee, and they had to be there at 7, and we kind of wanted to sleep a little bit later than 7, so we didn't go. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on. Last night we just kind of chatted with our friends. We didn't really do much. Oh, and the big thing with this hotel that really sucked is I had homework to do. I got back to the room and I had homework to do. They have supposed free Wi-Fi. I can't even talk. Wi-Fi here, and I hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and it was like kept going out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in, and I'm like, I can't even do my homework. So now I got to do homework tonight and when I get home. So thankfully it's not due until late tonight. So I will be back when we get home, I guess, or at the restaurant or whatever. This is kind of a boring video, but I just thought I'd update you, and yeah. We are at the IHOP. Something you might not know about me is that I love pancakes. Like, I really love pancakes. Like, they're my favorite food. Like, I love pancakes. So, hello, say hi. He's hungry. It's like 9 o'clock and we haven't eaten yet. So, yep, we're gonna go in and get some breakfast and then head home. This is Fort Wayne, Indiana, in case you're wondering. Yeah, I'm not too excited about it. Yeah. Our friends live in New Haven, which is like connected, kind of like, I don't know. You drive from one place into the other. So, okay, I'm gonna sign up. Hi guys, I thought I'd finish this video. So, this highway that we're on 74. Okay, sorry about that. I got a really weird phone call just now. Some weird company just called and was like, they were like, "Hi, I'm calling from Illinois 1, and we noticed that you had some roof damage, and we'd like to stop by and give you an estimate on a new roof." And I'm like, we already have an estimate. We already hired some people to do it, and we already got the check from the insurance company to have the roof done. And he's like, "Oh, so you already have a signed contract?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, we'd still like to," and I'm like, "Goodbye."
Why would they call you though?
I don't know. Some random, how'd they get my number? How'd they know our number was attached to our house? Okay, that's creepy. That's super creepy. Super duper creepy. Okay, whatever. Okay, how did they know we had roof damage? What the heck? That's so weird. Okay, anyway. I mean, if they would have called, like, before we hired anybody, you know?
Maybe.
But that's creepy. That's creepy. How would they attach our house with our phone number? And this is a cell phone. This isn't even... Okay, sorry. Sorry all this is on camera, but it was pretty funny. Okay, so we're driving home from Champaign. We're still on the road. And it is 3:54, and I need to get home to do homework. And like every comical thing that could possibly happen, like on the way home, has happened. It's been like, we ran into road construction. We ran into a train that was slower than molasses that crossed our path. I mean, it was just like, seriously. And like, the train stopped in the middle of the road. Like, for a long time. And it's like, oh, come on. But, okay, so we're on the road. But this road is very significant to us because before we had Hunter and Ethan, we were going through infertility, and we had to drive to Champaign every week to an infertility doctor, Dr. Powell, and they pretty much told us that we would need IVF to have kids, and we really only had a chance, like a small, well, we had a 50% chance with IVF. We had like a 2% chance without IVF. And so we would make this long trip that was like, what, an hour and a half. back and forth to Champaign every week, you know, for testing and we had to go through an IVF.
Specialist.
Well, it was like a seminar, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We go through a seminar. You had to go through like this program to be accepted into the IVF program. And so the final one, we went through this program and we didn't know what we were going to do. It was going to be really expensive, even though we had good insurance at the time. Our insurance was going to cover like 80% of it, but we were still going to have to pay like $10,000 out of pocket, which, I mean, for a young couple, we were fairly young at the time, and for a young couple, that's a lot of money to, you know, on a 50% chance of having a child. And we already had one child that I had from my first marriage, and so we would make this trip, and I remember the last trip that we made to Champaign, we talked about it, you know, whether we wanted to go into debt or not, and we decided that we were just going to, that 50% chance was just not a good enough percentage to risk. I mean, because it would cost that every time. Like, if it failed, you would have to pay another $10,000, and insurance would only pay for 3 times. So, like, if you failed IVF 3 times, that would be, even at 10%, that's still $30,000. It's ridiculous. So, or that's my understanding of it. I'm not 100% sure if the 3 times was included in the $10,000, or it wasn't. It was each time. So, and that was back in 1998.
88,
That was a long
98 or 99.
98 or 99. Anyway, so we talked about it on the way back. And we decided we were just going to leave it in God's hands. And if we had children, we had children. If we didn't, then we didn't. And we prayed about it like every single day. Like, and even our 4-year-old prayed. And he, all the time. Who are you waving at? You know them? They waved at you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Small world. If we know them, maybe we don't. Okay, anyway, we just prayed about it every day, and I ended up getting pregnant without any intervention, medical intervention at all, in November of 2000, and I didn't know I was pregnant. I didn't think I was pregnant, and I actually was 2 months pregnant before I even took a test, because I didn't think I was pregnant. So I was actually about 9 or 10 weeks pregnant when I found out, when they did the blood test and found out that I was indeed pregnant. And then...
Was that the time that you bounced on the bed?
Yeah, that was the time I bounced.
I had just got home, got to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, he had just got home because he worked nights then. Just got home, got to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. And just on a fluke, I had taken a test, and it was like immediately positive. I didn't even have to like put it down. It just went like zing, positive. And then after we had Hunter, which is our 2 kids, we never thought that we would ever have another. It was so funny because Hunter was a year and a half old, something like that, and we decided that we started discussing, okay, it took us a really long time with Hunter, and but it's possible because we had him, and so let's start trying again. And we kind of went. There's a lot of cops. Wow, like on every 10 miles. Anyway, we decided we would start trying because Hunter was a year and a half, and we thought it could take a long time, and he might be like 4 or 5 by the time we got pregnant, because we started trying. Matt was 4 when we started trying for a child, and Matt was 9 when I had Hunter. So that's 5 years. And so we thought, well, Hunter might be 5 years old by the time we have. Well, lo and behold, we got pregnant with Ethan on the first try. So that first try was the one that.
And we were at a marriage encounter weekend.
No, that was with Hunter.
Is that with her?
That was Hunter. That wasn't Ethan. You don't remember Ethan?
Remember, there was that time, like,
Yeah, I remember.
what, 8 years that I don't remember?
Yeah. My
Too
husband.
much?
My husband suffered from narcolepsy for about 8 years, and he does not remember 8 years of our marriage.
Well, I do, but I don't.
Yeah, very little of our marriage for those 8 years. It was a very tough time. It just was a very tough time. So, but he no longer has narcolepsy. He just has other issues. That we won't get into on camera. Anyway, so anyways, this road is special to us because this is the road that we took to have our child, and that was, well, he's going to be 18 in 2 weeks. This child that we never thought that we were going to have. He'll be 18 next week, August 10th. His birthday is August 10th. He'll be 18. So that's pretty miraculous. And so I thought I'd show you this road. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully, we're about an hour from home, I think. Aren't we about an hour from home?
About that, yeah.
And I'm going to be doing homework the rest of the night. I'm really nervous. I have this paper to write that I have to submit by 11:40, I think, 11:45, something like that. And I do not want to like push it to the like deadline. I want to get it done, so I'm not working on it, fast and not doing a very good job. Because I am kind of an overachiever, and I try to like do the best that I could possibly do on everything, and I'm a little bit OCD about it. So my anxiety is pretty much through the roof right now. But if we can get home by 5, which we should, because it's 4:05, then I can just start working on it, just work straight through. But we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's just kind of like random me chatting. I don't even know how long it's going to be once I piece it all together. I am going to stick some photos in of the boys having fun with their friends, and like a little bit. I didn't film any when we were with our friends, but I did take some pictures, and I thought I'd add them in the video so you can see them. But I didn't film it all because I usually only film around family. I just wanted to spend some quality time with our friends without the camera, and just just privacy issues and stuff like that. So, and there's Scott's Law, and this is my husband, who the whole way to Indiana saw Scott's Law, and he thinks that law is about him.
You were the one that referenced that.
I'm just joking.
You're the one that referenced it. It was my law.
Well, you mentioned it. I didn't even see it to
I
begin
thought,
with.
did you see that?
You're
It's
like, did you see that? Scott's Law. Okay, anyway. Okay, well, thanks for watching this video, and hope it wasn't too boring. Hope you enjoyed it. But if you did and you want to see more vlogs, let me know. And hopefully this wasn't too boring. So, I will see you later. I hope to have a scrapbooking video up this weekend. I don't know if I will. If I can get all my homework done, and I don't have a whole lot for next week, I don't know. I need to look and see what I have. But hopefully I'll have some time on Saturday to scrapbook and maybe show you some of the layouts that I've done. And so, but you guys take care. Love ya. Bye.